Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are playing with the kit from ColorRush Studio. So ColorRush Studio, I am on the design team. I hope at this point I have already posted my first two layouts with this kit. And so we're gonna play again. And so I have a bunch of papers. I tried to get like Roy G. Biv going on here. But we do have like the blue, we have green, you know, red, pink, yellow, and then there's like no real orange, but I just like the multicolor of this one. So that's what I was thinking, something like that. And what I also was thinking is to play with fringe scissors. And so fringe it all up. So we'll do paper strips, fringe it up. I may make it into a shape, like a heart or something, or maybe we'll leave them full. I don't know. I didn't get that far in thinking. But if I make them all about an inch, is that enough? I might need 12. I might need a little bit more. But let's just get cutting. I'm just going with something, like I said, I have like a small idea. Let's see if it works. It may not work. It may work. But let's see. I'll use that. Okay, so I am doing, I believe it's 1.25" paper strips, maybe 1.5". I forgot what I just said. But you just want that. I think 1.5" is better because, or 1.25". You just need a little bit of the area at the top, because remember, when you're using the fringe scissors, you are not cutting all the way through, or else this would just be turning into confetti. But you want like the lip of it where it all stays connected to be there. That way, that's where they kind of overhang or layer on top of each other to get that full, lush looking, textured beautifulness that comes from the fringe scissors. If I did mention it, this was an idea from the lovely Paige Evans. I believe this was one of her Make It Monday layouts that she did earlier in February. And this is the February kit. I know I'm posting it in March, but once again, like my videos get lost in the shuffle and I realize I hadn't edited it yet. But this is the February kit from ColorRush Studios. I know also on my channel you will either see or shortly be seeing the unboxing of the March kit, which I will be working on next. All the kits are beautiful. I mean, she's really knocking it out of the park, especially with the nice inclusion of simple story elements and products along with her designed ones as well. So it's definitely always a nice variety. So this month it was called Whispers of Spring, and I believe March it's called Echoes of Home. Just everything. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I'm a big fan of this. So here I am doing all of the fringe work. Now, a lot of the work for this layout was time consuming. It was redundant and time consuming. Redundant seems like a harsh word. It was just repetitive. You know what I mean? It was doing it over and over again in order to fill out a whole 12x12 sheet of paper. Now, don't get me wrong. If you did a 6x8, obviously that would cut down on your time. If you were doing maybe a traveler's notebook, you know, half the time as well. But for me, sometimes, and I know with a lot of us that do 12x12 layouts, it's all about the creative process, you know, because I am zoned out. I'm probably listening to a book, to be honest, as I am doing this, you know, off screen, you know, you can't tell that part, but, you know, I'm listening to a book. I am doing this. This is my Zen. I am most likely also doing this as my nighttime activity, which I usually find most of my creative time happens is at night. And it's relaxing for me. So something like this, do it when you have a little bit of chunk of time. That way you're not rushed and you can get the full beauty and texture of what this layout can be. Now this would also work too. It's like, say you had a heart-shaped cutout or something, to only include it in a heart, or have sort of like a heart mask go over this to make all your efforts be done. I know when I went on a Paige Evans, I went to Tricks and Treats weekend, we did a similar thing and it was in a pumpkin cutout. So that could also be done for you as well. So just keep that in mind. You can make this into a shape. But for me right now, leaving it as a 12x12 square was just fine. So now I need to designate an area to house the photos. So on her Paige's layout, I don't know how big hers is because I didn't watch her make and take. I just kind of saw her finished product and knew I could recreate most of it based on the appearance. So I think I cut that piece maybe a 4-inch a piece that's going to go down vertically in it. That way that will be the resting spot for the photos. And so I'm cutting out 2 tags. One will be a journaling area and one was just added decor for it. I do believe it's the butterfly one. And the photos are going to be 2 3x4s that I made on a 4x6 collage that I print on my Epson PictureMate printer. And they are from her new 100-day t-shirt that we made. So we made one probably 2 years ago that was felt hearts that we glued on with fabric glue, and that t-shirt no longer fits, so it goes in my like little keepsake box for her. And this year we got flat back jewels that we use fabric glue again and put it into a shape of a heart. And then I had cut out 100 days of school, or 100 days smarter, with heat transfer vinyl that was rainbow too, like a rainbow foil I got from Hobby Lobby. And we worked on this for the weekend, you know, before the 100 days for school for her. And so she loved it. And so I got the shirt in a size medium. That way it'll fit for next year too, so that we're not always cranking out 100-day t-shirt projects every year. That way she can wear this one next year as well. And she was just so proud. I love when she's proud of her work. We recently just finished a, Black History Month project too, and then we worked on it piece by piece so that it wasn't rushed in one night. And she was so proud of that project as well when she took it to school. So this shirt too, she just wore it with pride. And so me now, it's just kind of clustering out and seeing and auditioning. You saw the title piece, so we're going with Choose Hope. It's in that mint green. And then tucking some of these embellishment bits. These florals are amazing. The butterflies are amazing. And I do add in that wood veneer butterfly, as well as there's a wood veneer that also has like a mirrored side. And using the Fritz and Frazzles for the ribbon through the tags, and just using a little bit of everything. I think, definitely, I hope I always do my design teams justice by putting a little bit of the entire kit on it. I do it with Cocoa Daisy, I do it with my ColorRush, I do it with Fancy Pants. I always want to showcase their collection so that, their customers can see what can be done. And granted, sometimes mine are in a little bit of excess, but you know what I mean. Like you can see the options and what you can do and what you can layer, and hopefully use every bit of these kits. And so for this kit, I think I did 3 12x12 layouts, but I still have it near me, even though it's March, so that I can go back to it and use some of the other elements and the other papers whenever it strikes me with a photo that will go with it. So it was really fun to get this done. I hope you give it a try. Okay, I think that will wrap up this layout. So all the texture is absolutely the highlight of this page, and it's heavy. It's heavy. This is what it looks like. I'll add my journaling on that tag once I'm done. It's all about my daughter and her 100-day t-shirt. I put everything on this. This is a heavy paper. This is a heavy one. Isn't it cute? Isn't it so good? All right, everyone. I will leave the links to the kits I use down below. This is all from ColorRush Studio. Please give this video a thumbs up. It always helps my channel. And until next time, everyone. Bye.